Step 1. Place a spacer board between the sheetrock and the floor against the wall. Step 2. Set up your sheetrock and make sure that one end lines up with the end of the wall. Step 3. Drill screws into the sheetrock, attaching it to the studs. You want to do this at the top, middle, and bottom of the sheet, repeating down the rest of the wall. Make sure you do not put the screws in too far, or it will not attach. But do make sure you drill them in enough so they're not sticking out of the wall. Step 4. Remove the spacer board. Reason for that spacer board was so that the sheetrock was not resting against the floor. You don't want it to accidentally get wet while you're cleaning with water. Step 5. Cut the excessive sheetrock with a box cutter. Step 6. Cut and install a corner bead to protect the sheetrock and help give a nice clean edge for the drywall compound. Make sure you repeat all these steps as you attach the second sheetrock. After mixing the drywall compound, or as most call it, mud, place the amount you need in a drywall pan and start out with a 6 or 8 inch drywall knife. Step 8. Apply the mud to fill the gaps and recess, which is what the tape also adheres to. Step 9. Place the tape upon the ends of the sheetrock where you just applied the mud. Start from one end of the wall and tape your way down. Step 10. Work in the tape, starting from the middle of the wall and work your way out. This will help avoid tape creases. You also want to smooth out the rest of the applied mud. Step 11. Make sure the nails and screws are not sticking out too much. If they are, beat them down with the end of your drywall knife. Then apply the mud to cover them up. Step 12. Grab a bigger drywall knife, preferably a 10 inch, to apply the second coat of mud. This will help smooth out and cover your first coat. Make sure to clean the edges so you don't have to worry about sanding. You might notice a little show of screws and recess. When the mud dries off though, you will be able to scrape off those small edges and coat again with a bigger 12-inch knife. At that point, you will be ready for the texture and paint.